So I just watched the Death of a Unicorn. It was good. It was okay. It was surprisingly a lot of acting for moderately decent CGI. The thing about it is, when I saw the trailer, I thought it'd be like ethical character interpersonal bullshit and then consequences. What it actually was a lot of setup and then creatures come in. Nightmare creatures. And yeah, it was fun. It was pretty fun. It's just that the trailer seems a little bit misleading and makes it seem like one of those interpersonal movies. Yeah. Whereas I got a fucking movie with Jenna Ortega and it was really good. And yeah, the CGI was standout. So it's not like the highest budget thing. It's not really scary. It's more like, yeah, fun, happy fun times to watch the creatures do stuff. The tiny problem with this is, like, all throughout this movie, I'm watching these spoiled rich characters be like, I'm doing this, and it's like, how did no one say, dude, I've fucking seen this movie. We've all seen this movie like a fucking million times. So, while it has very, very good acting, the story wasn't that great, right? So, it was very bottom tier creature feature in terms of logic. Like, the characters, they're a little bit too stupid to take, like, it's not really, like, if they were a bit smarter, then I'd have a lot more fun with this movie. It's not like watching Companion. Companion is really smart. I think it's like subpar in terms of character logic. Even something like Meg has way more logical people in its movie than the rich people in this movie. Another thing that really bugged me was the ending just doesn't make really a lot of sense. Like, are the unicorns helping them to escape into the wilderness, or are the unicorns making a record of themselves, or did the unicorns like decide to press the car of a what? It would have made way more sense if the unicorns pushed away the car of the boulder dude. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why were they arrested in the first place? Like, it really doesn't make any sense. The unicorns did the killing. It's very obvious that the unicorns did the killing. I have no idea what a fucking Jenna Ortega looks like she's 15 because she's so small. Someone that small and fucking Paul Rudd. Like, Paul Rudd is not a convincing serial killer, and like, the better part of the plant has known this for like maybe 30 years, notoriously. So it's very weird. Also, I am very surprised that no one thought to say, honey, you know, I respect that you think you saw something magical, but realistically, you know, it's probably something someone grew in a lab in order to exploit people into spending hundreds of millions of dollars. Yeah, because if you really think about it, the natural thing to assume here is someone made this in a lab. It has some sort of psychedelic effect, like from frogs or something, and they're gonna use it to just collect hundreds of millions of dollars in charity money. That's what I would do if I were a rich person and I made a unicorn. I would fucking like dominate that shit. Like, and it's like basically a political faction, like right there at your disposal as long as you have a unicorn, basically. Right? So that's like the number one assumption you would make if you started this movie without seeing the trailer. But I saw the trailer and I heard about it being a cure for cancer or whatever, and yeah, it was just a fun like creature feature. I kind of feel like they should have had a little bit more of a budget because it's Jenna Ortega and had a little bit more fun with it. Like, like, even in an isolated environment, like, how about having people on horseback riding out to hunt the horses, and then the horses puncture them and kill the other horses or something like that? Uh, it was kind of a little bit lacking in terms of the horror destruction side of things. And I'm very confused about why those people weren't paying more attention to the 15-year-old. Like, I feel like they should have paid more attention to the 15-year-old, in spite of being very stupid.